In this lyrical etude for concert band, there are two things to keep in mind. One is great rhythm. So in general, when you're playing something slow, it's actually harder to keep in good rhythm than with in something fast, a fast etude. So what I mean by that is whenever you have longer notes, like these dotted quarters or dotted half notes, you need to be counting the eighth note. So it's a 9/8. So the beat, a dotted quarter note, has 3/8 notes. Dotted half note has 6/8 notes. So you need to be counting those as you play through it. The other thing is getting great legato. So there's some pesky little things in here, like both F sharps, the lower F sharp and the high F sharp. So there are fingerings for that will be helpful. So just going into measure 2, you have an F or E sharp in this case, and then instead of doing this, you want to use the side F sharp, which is an F natural while you put down the bottom 2 chill keys. That way you don't have to do this, which will disturb the legato. It'll make it sound more articulate or interrupted if you try doing this, while this is much smoother. The other one is, the high F sharp going from an F or again E sharp in measure 6 to the alternate F sharp here, this forked F sharp. Instead of having to flip your fingers again like that, which will not be good for legato, you want to just press this, and then you go back to the E sharp, and then you go back to the F sharp, and then to the G sharp. The last thing about legato is there's a lot of notes where you're going from throat tones to long Bs. So here you can actually put these right hand fingers down on G sharps and A's, and actually on all the throat tones, G, G sharp, A, B flat, you can put these right hand fingers down so that you can prepare it. That way when you, let's see, measure 12 with that retardando, you want that to be a special moment with the decrescendo. You don't want to just accent that B, that last note of the retardando. So you can actually prepare for it by putting these fingers down, G sharp, A, and then B natural, so that it can be lazy, which is a good thing. It'll save you effort, and whatever you can do to make things sound easier is what you want to go for. Hey there, so I got 2 things for you for this technical etude for concert band, which is number 1, the key signature. So there are 4 sharps, and you might not be familiar with playing G sharps or D sharps usually. So if you make a mistake, just get your pencil and write it down. Write down a sharp next to all the Ds and the Gs if you need to, because practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. If you are practicing with note mistakes, that means that you are practicing the mistakes. So let's just get it right the first time and just build in good habits. The second thing is, just if for something like this, it just needs to sound really fluent and comfortable and musical. So if that means 60 is a reach goal for you, and that's something that you should aim for, by the way. If you can aim for 60, but by the time you have to play this and it's not feeling quite comfortable at 60, just take it down a couple notches and still do all the things. Do the dynamics, do all the character work, and just try to feel at ease with this music. And if you can do that a couple clicks slower, you're still gonna do much better than just struggling at 60 or beyond that. It's not a race.